It's because every time you scan, pick up anything in the bag gets destroyed. What you want to do is start filtering them off. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we go through initial. If it rejects something, we send it through each of the 5 scanners. If they reject it, send it to manual. And if he rejects it, you destroy it. Isn't the manual scan for incoming baggage? I don't know. I do not know. Use the manual scanning by security officer in search of particularly suspicious content to make sure a productive... It doesn't actually say. It doesn't say how you use it. Like, do you put it through that first, or do you put it through that last? I don't know. It seems to me that you're better off sending it through machines because you'll reduce the number that he has to scan. So I would have thought that he would be the last. That's the way I would design it. Grey Wiz, thank you for 4 months. So what's the rating now? Ooh, 6% with Lufthansa. Oh wow, Aer Lingus has gone down to 10%. Holy moly. EasyJet 17? I had this on 95? This has gone Pete Tong, isn't it? Airline satisfaction. It's all down the baggage. Like, literally the baggage is what's making everybody unhappy. If you look at everything else... Infrastructure, they're like, yeah, it's fine. Consumables, they don't love the prices of consumables, but the baggage is destroying the rating. Yeah, I've turned off autoplanning because I'm going to get rid of some airlines. But I'm just wondering what's dragging everything down, and it's the baggage. I don't know if there's going to be enough room. Here they come, the little worker ants. I don't know how much space we need for all this machinery. Like, one of them is... Let's see, how big's one of them? Okay, that's not too bad. It might be easy to rejig all of this once all the planes stop landing. Ants on coffee, yeah. Speaking of coffee, I wouldn't mind one. Actually. Might as well use the space while we have it. That should be enough room. They still insist on parking here more. This is the favourite parking spot, and then they kind of overspill up here. I did some belts. Huh? I hope not. What is that? Is that a wall now? Oh my god. Wait, that's still flowing through, interestingly. I don't know what's going on there. It's like there's still a piece of wall, but there's still a belt there. You can put fuel underground. Yep. All my fuel tanks are underground. I mean, if you go to your local petrol station, I would almost guarantee that fuel tanks are underground. And the hose connectors are on the surface, and the guy turns up with a tanker and just plumbs into it, and it all goes underground. Danny G, thank you for half a year. Long time no see. Welcome back. I don't know whether to get rid of that squirrel or not. If I try and destroy it, it might destroy the belt with it as well. And that'll break the badge system. It's actually annoying. Yeah, the belt is clearly there, but there's like a piece of wall as well. Let's just leave it. It's working. There's plenty of space here. I'll probably bring this line down here, and then have the security for this here, and then output through there. And this one can go and use the middle bit, and then it can go into there, and then this one use the upper bit and go out that way. So we'll just leave it while it's working. Wait till the flights have cleared. I could just delete Wednesday's flights. I mean, they're already annoyed with me anyway. Can't get any worse, can it? So, I think what you'd have is... Let's see, this is a baggage scanner. So you probably have like that. So input, good stuff goes through. And then you go through a series of tests like that. And you say, well... I guess you can just chain them like this, right? And then if that doesn't work, you go through a manual scanning station. Otherwise it carries on. Actually, no, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Slow down. No. That's wrong. That's completely wrong. It should be scanning the rejects, not the... Well, this is what I'm trying to get my head around this, Jupiter. So, if this scanning station rejects something, it could be right, it could be wrong. If it accepts something, it could be right and it could be wrong. So should this be going through the rejects? Like at the moment we're destroying bags incorrectly. So it means this scanner incorrectly identified something, which is a false positive. But then again, the scanner might green light something incorrectly. So do we just not have the scanner? And instead we have detail scanning? Is that what we're supposed to do? So this scanner we can't use anymore. Because this scanner, we know this scanner gets things wrong. Used for detecting suspicious content. Wait, so what are you doing there, Sommy? Are you scanning the rejects? See, that's what I was originally gonna do something like that, Sommy. But then I thought, what happens if this green lights something? So let me put this to you, Sommy. If your initial scanner green lights something that shouldn't have been green lighted, it goes straight through, doesn't it? Like if this scanner green lights, you say, yeah, that's fine. Which doesn't feel right.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
I mean, if we assume that this first scanner never green lights something that it shouldn't, then this worked. But if it gets it wrong, like, the only way to be 100% sure is to have that scan. But then, I don't know. If it green lights it, what was the point in scanning all this anyway? Maybe you just don't need this. Maybe what you should do is just put it through these. Maybe this is just something you don't have when you have all this. Fair enough. In that case, Sammy, I can only imagine that works fine. It just feels a bit weird, that's all. So, initial scan, if it accepts it, fine, it's good. If it rejects it, first scanner, accept, 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 all good. If any of them reject, it goes down for manual. Your last belt is in the wrong direction. Oh yeah. Does that seem feasible? First is to detect suspicious and the others to determine what was suspicious about it. I mean, the only thing about this is the manual thing. Like, if this thing says, oh, there's explosives in it, well, shouldn't you just get rid of it? Like, why are you doing a manual scan anyway? Use some manual scanning by a security officer in search of a particularly suspicious content. Make sure a productive security officer is manning to avoid misjudging about content. I suppose this could say, oh, I think this is explosives, and then the guy goes, no, it's not, it's just some Chanel number 5. Don't be stupid. I think that'll work. And if they all greenlight it, it comes back. If he greenlights it, it comes back. That's how you do it, yeah. Well, I hope that works, because I'm going to copy past it. I tried to surrender up once for misplacing my luggage. Sadly, I lost the case. Oh my god. Pringle V2. So, we're happy with that. You check the stuff that the tier 2 clear is, as there's sometimes dangerous stuff that they don't identify. Wait, so you assume... Oh my god. You serious, Tommy? So you assume... See, without any information about how the game is doing this, so you're assuming then that this system here might green light something that it shouldn't, but you're assuming that this one won't. How can you trust this but not trust that? I don't get that. Why does that make sense on me? Which is the correct setup as? The one in front of me, this. What I'm saying here is if a machine greenlights something, I'm trusting it. If it greenlights all of that, I'm trusting it. That's what that's saying. If I reject it, I'm going to check that something was not a false positive. That's what I'm doing here. What I don't like about your solution, Sammy, is you're saying, I don't trust these machines, but I do trust this one. Mr. Mad Mick, thank you for 61 months. It's Suburban, thank you for 4 years. Biker's Addiction with Double Top, 40 months. Thank you, guys. You would assume that if it goes through the line, each scanner in search for something different. If it red lights, then it would be humanized like in real life. Well, that's what I'm doing here. I'm saying if it red lights anything, put it to a manual scan.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Oh, I'm going to do that and reroute the inputs. Right, how's the flight plan doing? There you go. That clears out Wednesday's schedule. So now... as soon as we get to here, we're complete. And we can ditch some contracts. Don't worry about it, Weasel. At least she was able to, Weasel. Some people never get the opportunity. We'll never complete this game. I don't know. What's the end goal of this game? It's a sandbox. Does it have a finish? Right, let's tile the security area. I need an eyedropper tool. Don't you need to do the same for baggage coming into your airport? Surprisingly, no. No, it's assumed that the sender has done all the scanning, and that when it comes off the plane and goes back to the collection, it's because it's already been scanned and it's been kept in a secure area all the way. It doesn't need scanning again, because members of the public have not been able to interfere with the bag. That's the view, which I think is correct. So this input here will need to go to here. This input will need to go to here. So we're going to take it through that hole anyway. And then this one needs to come down and go through here. So it will punch through at that point. Gotta get some of the work done. I am Groot. Thank you for 13 months. Still enjoying the streams in silence. You can talk during my streams, by the way. Hey, that wasn't orange. That was like a Costa red. Speaking of Costa. Open, open. Their sales are doing alright. Closed. We can't have that. French bakery specializing in /quote small kiss /quote pastries. I do like those /quote small kiss /quote pastries. Known for the world, for the bayonets, which are made fresh in store. No mention of a penalty. I don't know, Jonkelin. It depends when you received it. Right, let's try and get through this now. We're gonna be losing money hand over fist now. Hardly any passengers. The sales are gonna be terrible. Running costs are gonna be killing us. The question is, which contracts do we keep and which do we get rid of? Can't believe that all this time the baggage was the thing that was dragging it down. The passengers, staff friendliness is at 60%. Wait, what's this? Terminal quality. Improve the construct by adding quality objects decoration, hiring service technicians to repair broken stuff, and activating proactive repairs. Baggage correctly destroyed. I went from 50% down to 0 then. Easy to accept neutral contracts, hard to cancel them. Almost impossible to cancel them. It really is. Apparently many airports around the world scan incoming baggage. I don't know. I think a lot of that would depend on the sender. Like if you take Heathrow, they have very strict baggage handling policies and they have really good equipment to scan it. But if you've got a flight coming from another country where they just don't have the equipment and the standards are lower, Heathrow may choose to scan stuff. I'm sure they've got plenty of risk assessment officers. ULD loading in progress.
Aye, 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 aye.
Something delaying this. Wait, what? Mr. Jimrick, I know it's not much, but wanted to thank you for being a great streamer. Thank you, Jimrick. It's always appreciated. What's stopping this? Loaded baggage. Where's the... Oh my god, game. This doesn't look good, does it? I can see a lot of luggage here. And I can see some cars that look very stuck. That is so derpy. How on earth am I going to fix that? Will that help? I don't think we need more ramp agents. We've got 3 per side, so unless there's an operational issue... We've got 48, 38, 39 claimed, 2 available. Are some in bed or something? Maybe some of them are in bed. You can one-way the service road. Yeah, I've got one-way systems going on, but I was never really sure how to one-way this thing. Let's make the full part of the road one way to not get them stuck sometime. No, there's no hotels. I don't think the game has hotels. This is nuts. I mean, this guy is literally doing nothing. So why doesn't he go around this side and sort this out? It's crazy. You don't need more than 3. 3 on each side is 6 ramp agents.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Spring is here. It's starting to cool to -9. Bad Piggy, welcome back. Thank you for 19. I think he is blocked. The question is, how do we unblock him?
Welcome back, Natter.
What do we click to reset him? See, like, this kind of thing is out of your control. That's what's supposed to be happening. Well, I've already done the road node thing. Look. Unoccupy all road nodes. Click. Make any difference? I don't know. These two planes are just sat here. See, this one is assigned to stand 12, assigned parking. This one is current parking, small baggage bay 3. These are the two floating trucks. Okay. Dismiss aircraft and everything just unblocks. Apart from this guy, who's completely freaked out. Did you extend the road to the west? No, you can't. This is well, I don't know if that will help. If you kind of look, they kind of come in and then they turn around and go. I think the problem was not the vehicles, I don't think. The problem was the ramp agent. Like, he drove straight in, and when he's finished, he'll turn that way and leave. But there was nobody there to move the bags. You find it helps to have a staff room near the baggage loaders as well. Interesting. Well, we can have a staff room. Compulsory driving lessons. What do we want in the staff room? An office desk? I don't think that belongs here, does it? What did I put in the last staff room? I did put desks in there. Interesting. Actually, this staff room looks a bit full. This staff room looks really full. Yeah, maybe that'll help a little bit. Desta for admins. Yeah, but they'll basically share it like they're doing with this one. Like, there's so many people sat in here. But if you look, these guys are not admins, are they? They're ramp agents using the internet. Logging into Facebook. The staff room's massively inadequate. Why are they not sat on this side though? How come they prefer the public side than the secure side? They're logging into Twitch, lol. I should really have an admin room. Staff room. So if we say that one is for... Oh, blimey, you can actually filter it. Right, keep the janitors out, technicians, ramp agents, security, contractors. Yeah, full clerical, that one. So we'll give him a nice floor, make him feel important. And this one will kick out the... We need to have a room for contractors. Tuesday, flight's nearly done. Ainsley, have a good one. As if. As if the administrators have all gone here. Oh, if they want to work in the basement, so be it. think we need more admin desks, to be honest. Feels like all the ramp agents are sitting here, though. Maybe we should kick them out of here. Oof. Mass exodus. Hopefully they'll go into here now. Don't want contractors in here. No, no contractors. Get out. Get out. There's like 400,000 contractors. That's one big airport, dude. It's a lot to handle. There's a lot going on. I kind of need to have a room for the contractors, though. They've got nowhere to go. At the moment, they kind of have to stand here now. Because they're not welcome anywhere. Which feels bad. Guess we could find a room down here for them. Yeah, we can put the contractors in the basement, thinking about it. In fact, let's have another... Let's have another escalator. We have this. Floor above must be clear. Let's commission that. Make it secure, make it staff. No, the new scanning system's going to get connected shortly. I'm just waiting for all these flights to fizzle out. Oh yeah, they're all out now, look. We have no more flights. So we just have this one thing to deal with. Just him. Just waiting for him to go, and he's waiting for loaded baggage. Why do we have a baggage issue again? Are you serious, game? What is going on? This is broken. We've got the same thing. The baggage is stuck on the south side and a guy just doing donuts on the top side. You think the ramp agents can't get there? Well, I don't see why not, because there's an escalator that brings them in. This is a staff zone. That's a staff zone. They can walk through there. They can get into here. So why not? Doesn't make any sense. Ramp agents, 23 jobs claimed. All jobs are claimed. Happens to you as well. Do you know what the problem is? There's a break in the secure zone over the zebra crossing. No, there's not. Unless it's because it's not secure. I had to have all your ramp agents work in non-secure zones. Really? They seem to be turning up now. There we go. Alright, so the problem was, in case you've got the same issue, the problem was that this is a secure and staff zone. This is a secure and staff zone. The crossing was a staff zone, but it wasn't a secure zone. So now they can cross over here because it's staff and secure. And now it's got the ramp agents and now things are moving. So that was the issue. It was basically a zoning problem. Like, they couldn't transition this secure to that secure. Do you know what? That has probably been the root cause of a lot of airline satisfaction ratings and delayed baggage. Just that one tiny thing. Oh my god. You don't get why a staff zone isn't a secure zone. The reason is because take this staff room, right? This very overpopulated staff room. This staff room is on the public side, so it's not in a secure zone because all secure zone means is you've passed through security. That's all it means. So when you've gone through security, you're now in a secure zone. But a staff room on this side is not in a secure zone. That's why you have two separate things. This is like insanely populated right now. Passenger, security, janitor, service technician. I'm going to create another room down here. There's not enough rooms. Okay, grab an escalator down. Yeah, we're going to have a couple of big staff rooms down here, I think. We'll have one for the scumbag contractors. Right. Staff room. Staff room with a built-in gift shop. You should be able to put like what's that game that we played? Was it 2 Point where you can put cafetières down and stuff? And yeah, it is, isn't it? With the machines outside, the vending machines here, so the staff can buy snacks and things like that. You can't really give them much else, so just lots of seating, I guess, and some computers, maybe. Actually, if this is for contractors, they won't need desks, so we'll put the desks in here. We'll put all the admins in here. I can be the admin office, this can be the contractor office. I'll do. Right. Contractors only. You lot. Admin only. All the agents and officers and cleaners can go in here. All the CEO and directors and stuff can go on that one. Actually, we'll put those dudes in. No, we'll put the directors in this one and put the exec in these. This one. Just have security for that. Ramp agents love looking at their Twitter. Lol. Okay. So, I believe we have no flights now. So now we can start messing around with the actual contracts. So, the first one to go. Lufthansa. KLM. KLM and SAS. We can always sign them back later. Right, they've got a couple of large and one medium. One medium, one large. Lots of large. Lots of medium. A medium. Medium and a small. Probably get rid of Iberia. Right, do you think we can serve 5? Okay, now we can mess around with the baggage system, can't we? Right, let's secure all that. Look at the available, maybe there's some better ones. The thing is about the airline contracts is they don't really give you any prices and stuff. They just kind of say who they are. It's weird. Get all that. Regretting that the money that you got from work, I could have got a PC, but I decided to get other stuff instead. Like what? Wait, is that gonna work? That doesn't look right. Doesn't look right to me. It's not like quite factorial, is it, when it comes to this stuff? Shoes, games, a steering wheel for your Xbox. Well, you kind of need shoes, so you can't really regret that purchase. Like, you need to separate luxury items from necessities. I would say shoes are a necessity. Let's see, that and that are going to go to here. These two are going to go into this one. Because you're playing Opusio, I actually bought it now and I'm really enjoying it. It does have issues, but it is a lot of fun. So... we're going to need more security, aren't we? We're going to need at least 3 extra security officers to man these stations. So that goes into here, that comes out into there. So that one... Okay, that's great. Nice one, game. That's completely not what I wanted. That's not right. So that lot goes into this one. Yeah, I'm sorting the bottom belt out now. See, it looks like this is flowing backwards, but it's not. It's so bizarre.
Matter.
If you put it on high speed, you can kind of see what it's doing. Because it freezes it, bizarrely. TNJ, thank you for 5 months. Looney Lime, 49, thank you. Nick Barber, welcome back. Okay, so that and that is going into here. Hopefully that's flowing correctly. That's gonna go and join that one and flow into there. I need to get rid of these weird pieces of wall. It's confusing. It's not really. Essentially, these check-in desks are flowing into this security system and then going over to the baggage bay. The return of the baggage bay goes up to the baggage collection circle, and then the same thing just happens. These check-in desks go into this one, which goes to this bay, and then these check-in desks go into this one, which goes to that bay. That's superfluous. In fact, I'm going to get rid of all that because it's confusing just leaving out. Okay. I'm kind of thinking that's correct. Let's double check it. Conveyor belt B. If you spot a hole, let me know. If you spot a belt going the wrong way or a hole or something. What's this? I think the workers can't get there or something. Maybe they just need a hole in the wall.
Welcome back, Nutter.
SD Fox, welcome back. Oh, look at all the rampages on Twitter. That's amazing. It's like they're all waiting for a computer. Two hours, 40 minutes later. Finally get a cup of tea. In nearly 3 hours. Watch the crumbs.
Orange juice over there.
I've got orange juice.
So,
It doesn't quench my thirst like a cup of tea. Right. I think that looks weird. That doesn't look right. What's going on there? What? Why are they different? Let's get rid of that. I don't trust the game. Okay, I think we're ready to start making money again. Let's have a look at the economy. So, in terms of airline contracts, we've got 5. I don't know if that's too many. EasyJet alone tends to throw in quite a few. So they're going to provide loads of mediums. BA, you're going to bring in theory, 3 large. I think get rid of Aer Lingus, maybe. Either get rid of Aer Lingus or Air France. I think we need both of them. Let's focus on them. Even that, I'm going to get rid of Air France as well. I'm going to start with that. And I'm going to stop the runway being used for medium. I can land all the mediums somewhere else. Allow medium, no. No. We'll let the heavies come in here. So we'll give these stands to BA. So all the BA heavies are coming here. And then we'll have... So they've got 3 mediums, 1 medium, 1 medium. So we need to have most of them to Delta. So if we give 4 stands to Delta... And then 2 stands to BA. And the other 2 to EasyJet. And then turn on flight planning. And see what happens. Durka, how you doing, mate? 47 months. Good to see you back. Hope all is well. I'm not bad, sir. Thank you. Can't believe you're nearly on 4 years, mate. I was just chatting to I was just chatting to a couple of hours ago, actually. My mind's gone blank. Anyway, I was asking about Vegas and whether I didn't think you were going to Vegas, are you? My assumption is you're not. Okay, that's better. Right, we've got guys in the scanning desks. I'm going to pay attention to when the flights start turning up. Whoa, they filled that up quick. That's kind of cool, because when you specialize a stand, like you literally get deltas on all those. That's really cool. And it also puts the logo here to say that's a BA stand. Nice. I think it's longer, but your sub ran out for a few months. Wow. No worries. BA, EasyJet, Delta. Alright. No heavies yet. %, 29%, 22%. Maybe BA will only chuck the heavies over when they're a bit happier. That's what I'm thinking.